One day, in Ephraim's Kek Tapak Kuda office, on 2nd December 2023, Ephraim wrote a letter to Kalish to offer him a limited stock Kek Tapak Kuda. In Ephraim's letter, he mentioned that in order to confirm that he wants the cake, Kalish need to post the letter of acceptance before 10 December 2023 in order for him to consider that they have a deal. As usual, the postman took the letter and posted it to the address.
3 days later.
On 5th December 2023, Kalish received Ephraim's letter of offer. He then read it and became interested in buying the Kek Tapak Kuda. On the same day, Kalish wrote a letter back that signifies his acceptance to purchase the cake and posted his letter of acceptance, saying that he does want to buy the Kek Tapak Kuda. However, the postman tripped on her way to deliver the letter and it delayed the delivery.
One eternity later.
Why is Kalish not responding to my texts? Maybe he's not interested. Oh, never mind lah. I call my best friend. Hello? Alia, I have one tapak kuda for you.
Huh? How much?
It's only 30 ringgit per piece.
I am craving for tapak kuda. I want to buy.
Okay, I'll send my QR to you later. I'll let you know.
Okay, deal.
The next day.
To Ephraim's surprise, Kalish's letter of acceptance reached Ephraim on 12 December 2023.
Oh, he actually sent this letter earlier. But never mind.
Ephraim was surprised that Kalish did want to buy the Kek Tapak Kuda, but he just let it slide and wrote a letter back to Kalish on the 12th of December 2023 saying that he already posted the Kek Tapak Kuda to Alia.
Several days later.
What?
Hey Faiz,
Hey Kalish, how can I help you?
I want to sue this one seller for breaching the contract with me.
Calm down, calm down. Come to my office so we can discuss further.
Okay, I'll come.
Okay.
A few moments later.
Hi Mr. Kalish.
Hi.
I must meet you.
Have a seat. Thank you. So Mr. Kalish, what brings you here?
Okay, so basically, the seller wrote a letter to me and I received it on the 5th of December. That he said he want to sell the Kek Tapak Kuda to me, which is a limited edition cake. So he asked me to send a letter of acceptance by 10th of December if I want it, which I do. I sent it the same day on when I get the letter. But on his part, he said that he only received it on the 12th of December because I sent it through the post. By that time, he already sold it to his friend, which is Miss Alia, when he talks with her through phone on 11th of December. So my question is right now, which acceptance is valid? My acceptance or Miss Alia? And can I bring this case to the court?
But before that, Mr. Kalish, can I know the seller name?
Oh, the seller name is Mr. Ephraim.
Okay. but can you give us like a couple of minutes to discuss about your issue?
Okay, can.
So, Mr. Kalish, based on your explanation, we have already identified two issues. So, let me begin with the first issue. So, I think that the first issue is whether there is a valid contract between the seller, which is Mr. Ephraim, and you, Mr. Kalish, under the postal rule principle. So, there is two provisions that can be related to your issue. So, the first is the section 4, subsection 2, para A of the Contract Act, which is explained about the communication of acceptance is complete as against the offerer, which is the one who made the offer, when it is put in the course of transmission to him. While in the other provision, which is section 4, subsection 2, para B, mentions about the communication of acceptance is complete as against the acceptor, which is the one who accept the offer, when it comes to the knowledge of the offerer. So there is one case that I can elaborate, which is the case of Ignatius against Anbel. The defendant, in this case, the defendant offered to transfer property to the plaintiff for 5,000 with specific conditions regarding the acceptance of the offer via written notice. So the plaintiff accept by sending a letter within the specific time frame, but it reached the defendant late. The plaintiff sued for specific performance, claiming a contract exists despite the delayed receipt. So the court ruled that once the plaintiff posted the acceptance letter, the communication was complete, establishing the contract even the defendant received it late. So in your case, Mr. Kalish, the communication of acceptance is complete against Mr. Ephraim once Mr. Kalish put the letter of acceptance in the letterbox based on the section 4, subsection 2, para A. According to section 4, subsection 2, para B, the communication of acceptance is complete against Mr. Kalish once it comes to the knowledge of Mr. Ephraim. So, based on the case that I explained just now, in your case, I think there is a valid contract between you and the seller, since you, Mr. Kalish, fulfills all the conditions offered made by Mr. Ephraim, which are the acceptance by post. The letter must be made before or on 10 August. So there is a valid contract between you and the seller, since you already put the letter of acceptance in the letterbox, although it received on Ephraim after the 10 August. So I can conclude that there is a valid contract between you and Mr. Ephraim on the postal principle.
Okay, in this case, I understand your concern, Mr. Kalish. So, Mr. Ephraim has called Miss Alia on 11 December to offer her to buy cake tapak kuda, and Miss Alia has accepted the offer to buy cake tapak kuda on the same day through a phone call. In this case, the communication of offer has already been communicated under the section 4 clause 1 because the offer has come to the knowledge of Miss Alia, and the communication of acceptance has already been communicated because Miss Alia has already signified her acceptance to the proposal, which is Mr. Ephraim, and Mr. Ephraim has already knew about the acceptance. So, there is a valid contract between them. This can be further illustrated in the case of Antaurus Limited and Miles Far East Corporation. So, in this case, Antaurus, the complaint, was a London-based business. They had sent Miles Far East Corp, the defendant, an offer to buy 100 tons of copper cathode through telex, which is an essential communication tool, and the company was headquartered in Amsterdam. The complaint received an acceptance of the offer from a Dutch company through telex. The complaint attempted to sue the defendant for damage after the contract was not fulfilled in the end. But the English Court of Appeal held that the contract is still valid as there is a communication of offer and acceptance has been communicated through telex. So in your case, although there is some issue going on between Mr. Ephraim and Mr. Kalish Yu, but the contract between Mr. Ephraim and Miss Alia is still valid in the eye of law. So if Mr. Kalish Yu insists to claim some compensation from Mr. Ephraim, you can consider sue him under special performance.
Okay, I will. Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
I agree.
Dia nak pula.
Wait.